to?
Garner Hospital, now.
Sir? You okay?
My chest is killing me. Can't breathe.
My wife works at Garner. I'm gonna tell her we're coming.
Doctor, maybe 3578.
Heather.
3578.
Sir, you still having chest pain?
Oh, hi.
Hi, Marty. Room 2.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Marty, the doc will be by soon. Try to relax, okay?
Guess he's been here before.
Marty Handler, one of our frequent flyers.
What's wrong with him?
Can't tell for sure until we work him up, but probably nothing.
Lay it on me.
I'm sorry, this is my ex-husband. Not officially, but we're...
Should I come back when you're done?
Anyway, Mike, Dr. Burke.
Nice to meet you. Oh, man. What's wrong with Marty today?
Chest pain, shortness of breath, blood pressure stable, slight tachycardia. Here's his EKG.
No, it's not a heart attack, probably just anxiety. Give him 1 milligram of Ativan.
Blood gas and cardiac enzymes?
No, calm him down. His chest pain will evaporate like milk. Be out of here in less than an hour. So, God willing, will I?
Great bedside manner.
No, he was a lot nicer when his shift started 40 hours ago.
Well, maybe doctors aren't so overpaid.
Welcome to the life of a resident. Listen, don't worry about Marty. He should be fine.
Got it.
Thank you.
Think your not official ex could buy you a cup of coffee?
Got a break around 3.
See you then.
Hey, Marty. How you feeling?
Not so good.
Jeannie, get Dr. Burke, quickly.
What's wrong?
We'll know soon. Just stay calm, Marty. Okay. Pressure's 80 cal.
He's not getting enough oxygen. What was his blood gas? Enzymes?
We didn't order them.
Get another EKG.
He's unconscious.
Decreased breath sounds. Pulmonary embolism. Probably already infarcted. Should have gotten me sooner.
He's arresting.
Push epi now. Charge to 200. Clear? Charge to 300. Another amp of epi. Heather, now.
I'm going as fast as I can.
Clear. Charge to 360. I'm calling it. Time of death, 2:17 p.m. I'll do that.
I don't believe this. He changed the patient record.
I don't think so.
What? You were standing right there.
I didn't see anything. You're smart, neither did you.
You ready?
Oh my God, I completely forgot.
Sure know how to make a guy feel special. How's Marty?
A blood clot blew out his lung. He didn't make it.
Oh, jeez, that poor guy. I thought he was a head case.
You know, I probably shouldn't leave right now. It's been kind of crazy. I'm sorry.
Teaches them sportsmanship, teamwork.
Afterwards, they're too tired to misbehave.
Nice residual benefit.
Yo, we need another player.
Stop being a whiner. I'm not whining, midget. What'd you say? Huh? Huh? Hey. What'd you call me?
Guys, what's the problem?
They won't let anyone sit out.
Well, maybe you don't have to. Sure beats having to rotate out or go short-handed. Or having your game stopped for fighting.
Hey, Mary, you want to play?
Boy, she is good.
Tell that to Bishop Long. Apparently he has some misgivings about our teacher.
What's his problem?
Meeting's at 5. Want to grab a beer after? I'll fill you in.
Okay. Had dinner with Faith.
Oh, how's that going?
It's good, I think. New relationship's kind of like sailing through the fog. Could be open seas, could be an iceberg.
Housekeeping, nurse station 3 West. Housekeeping, nurse station 3 West.
Heather, cheer up. You're leaving.
Night, Dr. Ambrose.
Jeannie, get the curtain.
Medicine's a high-pressure business. Being on call is a vital part of the training.
Exhaustion doesn't make anyone a better doctor.
Patients receive better care when they're treated by fewer physicians. Longer shifts make that continuity possible.
Not to mention less expensive for the hospital.
Reduce the residents' hours, the patients take the hit. The last thing we want is to price more people out of health care.
Look, Ethan, I understand, but what...
I appreciate your interest. But unless there's a specific reason behind your concern, duty calls loudly.
A third-year resident has made some questionable decisions due to exhaustion.
Per hospital policy, treatment errors are addressed by the doctor's peers.
Yeah, well, the error isn't in the record.
You're suggesting a resident deliberately altered a patient record?
I'm here to address a flaw in the system.
Can you prove the record was altered? Or confirm it in any way? Because I'm not about to ruin a doctor's reputation on hearsay.
Someone complained about Mrs. Skovicki's divorce?
It was brought to my attention.
Whoever it was hasn't seen her with the kids. She's fantastic.
But right now, that energy is best directed towards her marriage, not the church.
Well, Mrs. Skovicki and I are old friends.
I understand you're a bit more than that.
We discussed the issue at great length. Her decision wasn't made lightly.
I'm concerned she doesn't reflect the church's values.
Your Excellency, many Catholics get divorced. They use birth control.
What our followers do is between them and God. Those who represent the church are another story.
With the current crisis, we can't turn good people away.
This isn't about turning anyone away. It's about adhering to our principles. Tell Mrs. Skovicki her services are no longer required at St. Victor's.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hey, how come you're so late?
I got held up at work. Sorry you had to wait.
Left the meter running.
What's for dinner?
I don't know. Wipe your feet.
Scored 6 points in basketball today. 1 layup.
Mikey, not now.
Hey, sport. How about you go upstairs? Let your mom get settled. You'll tell her at dinner.
Don't run interference for me.
That wasn't for you.
I had a rough day, Mike.
Well, losing a regular like Marty is tough, but you don't have to take it out on Mikey.
Mikey is fine, and I'm not some delicate flower. I work in an ER, okay? People die every day. I need to get dinner ready.
You're right. No reason to get upset about that nut job.
That is not what I meant.
Frequent flyer? No wonder you didn't take him seriously.
I took him seriously. I did everything I could.
Then why are you getting so upset?
Because a man died.
I thought you saw that every day. Heather, tell me what happened.
Burke didn't work Marty up properly. He missed the PE. Blood gas would have shown that his oxygen was low. We could have located the clot and broken it up with meds.
Marty would have been fine. What's the hospital gonna do?
Burke changed the arrival time. So it'd look like Marty threw the clot before he got to the ER.
Did you report it?
Yeah, I tried to. Administrator completely shut me down.
Talk to someone else.
There isn't anyone else.
So, this guy kills a patient, covers it up, and you're just gonna lay down?
Oh, what, suddenly you're the voice of morality?
Okay. I gotta go.
So how about them Phillies? What's going on over there?
It's nothing.
Nothing.
Heather's in some trouble.
Oh.
Well, you asked.
What kind of trouble?
She's making a mistake. And it's one that could stick with her.
Is she asking you for help? Mike, are you sure you're ready for this?
Well, the problem's serious, but I don't think
No,
it's...
I mean this. You're still really wrapped up in her.
We were together for a long time.
Well, I'm not judging you. When Sean and I were getting divorced, I was pretty crazy for about a year. Connection that deep doesn't go away and end just because the marriage does.
I told you it's over between us.
No, it doesn't look over. You talk to her every day. You see her, I don't know.
Kid.
Look, if you're not ready to give her up right now, it's okay, I understand. But, you know, I'm not gonna...
Hey. I care about you a great deal. You know that. I gotta talk to you.
I'm late for work, Mike.
There's something you need to know about me taking the money. I never felt guilty.
Excuse me?
Getting arrested, that scared me, but the actual stealing, no guilt at all. Never thought I was doing anything wrong.
You still feel that way?
Now I know the potential to go the other way is always there. I know I have to work at having a conscience.
It's an awfully grim view of yourself.
It's not pretty, but it's real.
You couldn't realize any of this during our marriage?
I'm a late bloomer.
So why the big revelation now?
How'd you sleep last night?
I didn't.
Because you're thinking about Marty? Your conscience is giving you a second chance. Take it. If I'd have felt bad, maybe I would have come clean. Might have got suspended instead of losing my badge. Might not have lost a lot of things. See, you got a conscience, and you got it in spades. But if you don't act on it, you'll end up in the same place I am.
What the hell do I do, Michael?
Well, I don't think me busting someone's head is gonna work here. I know a reporter.
It's a huge step.
Well, I can't think of any smaller ones.
She saw him change the record. Anyone else witness it?
Nobody was talking.
Give me 5 minutes, they'll be singing. Staying with you all those years, I'm sure the woman's a saint. But, the paper's gonna need confirmation.
I dropped the guy off.
Yeah, I need someone a little more independent than you. Preferably someone at Garner.
You gotta protect her. People in the ER know that she worked on Marty.
Okay. So as far as they'll know, my info comes from the dead guy's friend. Marty called him on the way to the ER, and he thinks the hospital fudged the arrival time. Hey, don't worry, Olshansky. This is what I do.
Heather,
Hey,
meet Emily Carson.
pleasure to meet you.
Emily Carson from the Enquirer?
Yeah.
Was this some kind of joke?
She's promised to protect you.
And you believed her after what she wrote about you?
I wrote the truth.
Yeah, he made a mistake. You made it a scandal.
He was a cop who broke the law, and I nailed him. Just like I'll nail this doctor for killing his patient.
Yeah, well, I'm not out to ruin a doctor. It's the system that doesn't work.
Okay, and that's what I'll go after.
Look, nobody knows better than me what she is capable of. But that's exactly why we need her for this.
I still don't like you.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
You're just the person I wanted to see. I'm planning on taking the kids to the Franklin Institute over spring break, and I wanted to know what's the best day.
Field trip?
I've got my chaperones all lined up. It's a great test run for the summer.
Summer?
I'm planning to do some overnights for the kids who can't afford camp.
Beth, I need to talk to you about something.
Sure, what's the matter?
Church politics.
About the program? Fill me in.
The bishop has some concerns about the program.
So we'll address them.
It could be difficult. He's concerned about you. The bishop feels you don't represent the proper Catholic principles to the children.
Because of the divorce.
He's living in the dark ages, I told him.
Marriage is a sacrament.
Beth.
Maybe I should resign.
Absolutely not.
Grizz, he is your superior. You took a vow to obey him.
True, but this was a suggestion, not an order.
He's bound to take it out on St. Vic's if you resist. He's going to slash funds. He'll complain to the cardinal. He'll shut down the program.
Program's nothing without you running it.
Grizz, I'm in the middle of a divorce. Terry is throwing up roadblocks everywhere he can. I cannot face another fight.
Beth, don't give up like this. Please.
I'll stay on until you can find a replacement.
Thanks for the ride.
Sure you don't need me to get Mikey?
No, Mom's gonna drop him by, so.
You feel okay about the story?
Worried to the point of nausea. But it beats hating myself, so. This is what you do now, isn't it?
You know what I do. I drive this cab.
That's not what I meant.
I never was real good at minding my own business.
Thank you. Hello?
May I speak to Faith O'Connor, please?
This is Faith O'Connor.
Faith, it's Michael Shansky. I was across the table the other night. Tall, emotionally unavailable.
Yeah, it's coming back to me now.
If you're free, I'd love to take you to dinner.
I heard you were busy helping people.
All taken care of. No distractions.
Pick me up at 8.
Jeannie, can you hand me Mr. Shulian's chart?
Sorry. Busy.
Allow me.
Thanks.
Is it just me, or is it a little chilly down here?
Kind of reminds me of Thanksgiving at my parents'.
Some reporters got everyone on edge.
Why's that?
She was asking questions about some patient who died. It was the talk of the break room. This'll all blow over.
This assuming that I had something to do with it.
Just give it a few days.
You sure?
I'm a psychiatrist. We're always sure. We're not always right, but we're always sure.
You give Mr. Brew Compazine?
Yeah, 10 milligrams to control his vomiting. It's on the chart.
I didn't realize you'd graduated med school.
What's the big deal? She gave a vomiting patient an antiemetic.
She administered unprescribed medication.
So, you write the prescription now.
Please don't get involved in this.
No, we do this all the time.
Speak for yourself. I'm reporting this.
I suppose that'll blow over.
I'm very low maintenance.
Compared to who? The Sultan of Brunei?
I specifically said no cilantro, please.
So, pick it off.
I didn't put it there. This is fun.
Very. So, where to?
Well, we could get some coffee.
Yeah.
Or a drink. Or go to your place.
At your service.
Oh. You have no idea.
You gotta ignore the neighborhood.
I'm not interested in your real estate.
Heather.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
Heather, what's wrong?
We can talk tomorrow.
You're obviously upset.
I'm fine.
Just tell me what's going on.
I got fired, okay?
Good night.
Look, Olshansky, she'll find another job.
Heather called around. Suddenly, Philly solved its nursing shortage.
Garner blacklisted her?
She's checking out hospitals in Lancaster.
Hey, buddy, where's where you going, huh? God, Lancaster's a good idea.
No, not unless I want my son living an hour and a half away.
Look, I told you I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say. This press conference is about to start.
Get the paper to run the piece.
It's never going to happen without another source. It's a recipe for a lawsuit. No, I don't have time for this. I got to deal with the mayor.
Good to see you moved on.
Look, I turned Garner upside down. No one in the ER backed Heather's account.
Well, I sure knew it came from her, thanks to you.
It turns out the dead guy's a major recluse. The friend angle didn't play.
So you just hung her out to dry.
I didn't mean to.
That's a comfort.
Look, Olshansky, I've got work to do.
Yeah. So do I. Hey, Doc. I got a problem.
What do you want?
People I care about get shafted. I get a little, what's the term? Crazy?
Leave me alone.
Guy comes to you because he thinks he's dying. His life was in your hands, and you just tossed it.
Step aside.
You can run all you want. The mistake ain't going away.
Doctors don't make mistakes. We commit malpractice.
That's a pretty fancy word for murder.
I tried to save him.
After it was too late. Heather's worried about you.
That's so.
You two are the only ones that saw what Burke did.
I didn't see anything.
Hospital is desperate to make this disappear. They got rid of Heather. You could be next.
They've got no reason to fire me.
You ever clock in late? Take an extra smoke break?
These docs count on me to have their backs. I'm not going anywhere.
You know what doctors care about? Other doctors. This thing blows up. Burke's gonna pin it on you.
Dr. Perk's not gonna be pointing any fingers. Man's had more M&Ms than Fat Albert.
M&Ms?
Mortality, morbidity conferences. Docs drink crap coffee, talk about their mistakes.
Burke's messed up before?
Better get that.
Hello.
Hey, sorry I bolted last night.
Oh, that's all right.
No, you know, Heather got fired. It's natural she'd want to talk to you. What's that sound?
I'm kinda in the middle of something.
You're at the hospital?
I'm just checking into a few things.
What? The status of your medical coverage? I don't know how long I can keep doing this.
She lost her job. I'm trying to help.
Yeah, you may think you and Heather are over, but I have my doubts.
Look, I can't turn my back on her.
Yeah, and I can't turn off the alarms going off in my head. I'm gonna get hurt, and it's gonna be my own fault.
Faith. I'll come by tonight, and we'll talk about it.
No, Mike, don't. Please, just don't.
That went well. Sorry, break's over.
I thought I made myself clear. Mrs. Kulvicki can't continue to work for St. Victor's.
You want her to leave? Tell her yourself. Your Excellency.
Let me remind you of your vows, Father Grislack.
Don't make me choose between my heart and my vows.
Interesting choice of words.
I'm fighting for what's best for my parish. I will not turn her away.
If you can no longer honor your promises to God, you will be removed from St. Victor's, along with Mrs. Kulvicki.
I understand. I'll need to inform the parishioners.
The diocese can release a statement.
No, I'll do it. After all the support the community has given me, they deserve to hear firsthand. Don't want them to feel that I've abandoned them for no good reason.
Promise me you and Bobby will actually sleep tonight.
Dad,
Mikey. It's not called a wakeover.
All right.
How's your mom doing today?
Seems sad. She hardly ate any breakfast.
She's having a tough time.
She's worried about money.
How do you know that?
I heard her on the phone with Grandma.
Your mom will be okay.
You should move in. Help out with the mortgage.
Yeah, mortgage. Mikey, I don't think that's gonna happen. But I'll tell you what. I'll check on your mom tonight, and I'll try and cheer her up.
Would you just expect him to confess?
Well, what about these M&Ms?
They're confidential.
Yeah, Burke has a pattern.
No, Mike, just leave it alone already.
I'm trying to help.
Yeah, we'll save it for your girlfriend.
Faith.
Faith.
And it's over now, thanks.
Oh, well, that's perfect, isn't it? Blame me.
Well, I just thought that you would like to know.
Yeah, like I care.
Like you don't.
You know what? Things would be a lot easier if you would just leave me alone and stop screwing up my life.
All right, well, it won't happen again, all right?
That's great. Get me fired and then bail.
All right. Come here, go away. I'm so sick of these games. No, wait.
Shut up.
You snuck out? I left her a note. They want to take a chance of Mike Jr. coming home from the sleepover.
He's finally adjusting to the split. Starting up again, I don't know.
If Heather and I got any shot at all, we should take it. For Mikey.
Is that a statement or a question?
Well, maybe we can make it work this time. Things have changed. They've changed.
And Faith?
Well, she's great, but I think I screwed that up beyond repair.
Well, whatever you do, go from your heart.
Like you? Threatening to quit for Beth? After she'd already resigned?
Well, I knew the bishop would fold.
And if he didn't?
Well, he did.
Maybe you wanted him to can you.
Getting laid has messed with your head.
Yeah, it's an awfully big gamble. Even for a betting man.
It's called fighting for what's right.
And if you didn't win, you wouldn't be a priest anymore. And then you'd be free to pursue Beth.
Not this again.
Well, this is pretty obvious you got feelings for her.
Yeah, but she's a huge asset to St. Vic's.
Keep hiding from the truth. You're headed for a hell of a wake-up call.
I'll flip you for breakfast.
Hello?
Hey, it's me.
Hi there.
How are you?
Fine. And you?
Good. Last night was interesting.
That it was.
Kitchen hasn't seen that kind of action in a long time.
Listen, Mike,
An idea. I gotta take another trip to Garner.
You don't have to do that.
No, I want to.
To do what? Never mind. What are they gonna do, fire me?
Any doctors there will go to bat for you?
Maybe one.
I told Heather I'd help, but
Just get me past security.
if you get caught,
Your name won't come up. You got my word.
even if you get the logs, they're useless legally speaking.
Well, I'm about to break into hospital records. Legality isn't my top concern.
M&Ms are held in the conference room around the corner. Records are on the computers.
Schedules, too.
Ready?
Why are you doing this?
Dr. Burke's behavior concerns me. And I'm very fond of Heather.
Because she's such a great nurse?
Don't interrogate me. Last time I checked, you were getting divorced. The meeting starts in that room in 10 minutes.
Let's go.
Dr. E, call the page operator. Dr. E, call the page operator.
Doc, I need to see his badge.
It must have fallen off in the fight.
No, hey.
Fight?
Yes, he gets violent. We're trying to walk off some energy.
Go ahead, Doc.
It's in here.
No record found.
Here you go, honey. Daddy will be right back. Stop harassing me.
5 minutes, I'm out of your life forever.
I'm done discussing your wife and Marty Handler.
What about Dolores Arndt?
Mrs. Arndt made a full recovery.
Or Joe Martinez. Wonder how his doc missed his allergy to antibiotics.
How do you know all this?
Still both lucky. Compared to Marty Handler. Close call. Beats ending up dead. Guess what they had in common?
They were my patients.
During shifts when you worked more than 30 hours.
I have no power over Heather's job. So if you're trying to blackmail me...
No, I'm not here to blackmail you.
Then what do you want?
Admit what you did.
You have no idea what you're asking. 4 years pre-med. 4 years med school, 3 years residency, all to get here.
No amount of hard work justifies what you did.
I made a mistake.
No, you killed a man.
I tried to help.
Yeah, and you covered it up. So no one would realize what you already know. You're getting worse.
Please. It's all I have. Being a doctor is the hardest thing I've ever done. The hours, the pressure, the training, it never stops. But taking care of people, it's the only thing I've ever loved.
Good men aren't defined by their occupation. You broke the rules. You gotta pay the price. For everything that you just said is a lie.
1 year. Then I'm done with residency. No more call.
How many patients you see in a year?
That shift, at least 25 patients.
Over the course of?
40 hours. When Mr. Handler came in, I skipped the cardiac workup.
Does that happen frequently?
No, not a lot, but I was tired.
Thank you, Mrs. Colvin.
I got a letter from Bishop Long.
Well, what did it say?
He welcomed me to St. Victor's.
I told you he'd come around.
I told you not to fight for me.
Well, I didn't. We had a conversation. Apparently, I was quite persuasive.
Imagine that. Thank you.
How long is Burke suspension for?
2
2 years, and then the state board will reevaluate him.
Think he'll ever get another shot?
If he does, would you ever let him treat you?
Or Mikey?
It's about the other night. Mike, it can't happen again. Don't get me wrong, it was great. That was never our problem.
So, what's wrong?
Look, I was sad and desperate and pissed off. And when we were together, that all went away. It was wonderful.
But
it wasn't love, Mike.
I still love you.
I think you're in love with the idea of me. The idea of us.
I hung a lot of hope on this. I thought of getting you back. It's what kept me from giving up.
I know. But you're gonna be fine. Because I can tell you that whatever doubts you have about yourself, you are a good man, Michael. You are.
For so long, you've been all I wanted. But now, to find out it's over, we're over. How'd that happen?
It did. There, Renee.
Hey, did you see this? Garner's changing its residency guidelines. Maximum shift 24 hours. Wonder how that happened.
Probably that Inquirer article.
So how's the first day back?
Lanced a boil, wiped up some vomit. So far, so good.
I, for one, am very glad you're back.
Listen, Dr. Ambrose, I wanted to...
We're partners in crime. Call me Ryan.
Ryan, thank you for everything.
My pleasure. Thought maybe we could get together, celebrate your return.
That, sounds nice.
Why do I go on fooling myself? There's no sense in holding on to an old love.
You here alone?
That's gone.
Yes, I am.
Only
You sure?
a fool breaks his own heart.
Absolutely.
Only a fool breaks his own heart.